So the message I'm getting today is listen to your intuition. It's guiding you in the right direction. And I can see you presented with a situation or a task that requires a decision or action. It could even be a problem that requires some sort of a resolution or solution. And your intuition is telling you that there is something amiss. What is visible on the surface is not the complete picture, and there's something more that needs to be uncovered. And when you're presented with this, you present this information or query to this problem to others, the feedback you're getting is almost like you're being downplayed, almost like you're being dismissed, or the answer that you're getting is like a cookie cutter, quick fix answer. And Spirit is wanting you to know that don't just go out there and get upset because you're not getting all the answers that you want. If if you're feeling that feeling of agitation as though you're being brushed off, there's some truth to that. But Spirit wants you to know that this person most likely is not doing it maliciously, or is not necessarily thinking of this as a like the decision that they're giving you, or the information that they're giving you is wrong. Okay, and the information that they're giving you actually probably isn't wrong. They have information that you need. They have answers. Even if it's not the complete answer, they do have answers for you. It's just not enough. And Spirit wants you to definitely just listen to everything being said. They may not listen to everything you're saying. In fact, it sounds what I'm seeing is a person whose hearing is going in and out every third word. So they're only getting about a third of what you're trying to communicate. And so while they're listening to you, ask them a question or give them the information, or maybe the backstory that comes with it. They're in their mind running this narrative over as something that they've already experienced in their life, and they have an answer based on what has happened to them. And that's not necessarily wrong, but it's more of a general answer and not the answer that you're seeking. And Spirit wants you to take what they say, listen to what they say. My ears are ringing right now, and take that inside, take it in, and then use it for the next person that you talk to about this, because you're not going to get all the answers from the first person you go to. In fact, you're probably not going to get all the answers you want from the second person you talk to either. It's kind of more of I'm hearing the words treasure hunt to get the final product. And what's going to happen eventually is you feel a sense of urgency to get an answer, but Spirit's saying take your time, get all the information that you need, and don't overcomplicate the situation by creating more drama because you're impatient with the information that you're getting. There is the more that you learn and cleave from some of these other entities that are trying to help you, that you've asked for help from, the more information you'll have when you finally ask the questions of the person who's going to be best able to help you. And it feels like this is something that you are trying to uncover and create a solution for a problem that really is going to help others, and not just something small like what kind of dish soap should I use to get the cleanest dishes over here? This seems like something more important. Not that dish soap isn't important sometimes. I shouldn't say that, but you are being presented with a situation that is unique to you, and that you really need to remember that others are going to try to help you in a way that is only that reflects on what they've been through, and doesn't necessarily reflect directly on what you're going through. Okay, so now on top of this, I also got the message that you are being there's a feeling within you that is almost anxious, or I want to say blocking your patience switch is flipped to off. And Spirit wants you to take a minute, meditate, breathe, be patient with others, because right now what you're reflecting out is going to affect the information that you get back. So take your time when you're talking to someone and presenting this information to them. Give them time to even if you feel a little disrespected from the way they're talking to you, or you feel like they're kind of brushing you off, remember that you may not know everything that's going on with them either. Maybe they've had a bad day. Certainly they're trying to rush through this because they've got somewhere else to go. Maybe your internal voice is not taking the time to listen, not just with your ears but with your heart. And Spirit also is trying to say, don't listen with your mouth, which means don't assume that you know the answer back at a person who assumes to know your answer as well. So I hope this makes sense. It's kind of coming through a little wonky, but it felt like a very important message to get out to someone. If this resonates with you, please hit the like button and leave me a comment. If you've got any questions you'd like for me to address in a future video, please let me know. Love and light.